What's good, YouTube? What's good, Supreme World? We made it. We back. It's your boy Dre Supreme back with another reaction video tonight. And you see what we got. We got the Oklahoma City Thunder taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. Wow. We made it this far. So, you know what we do. You know exactly what we do. We're going to inspect. We're going to dissect. And we're going to break it down. Because that's what we do in this channel. So without further ado, make sure you guys leave a like, leave a comment, and make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Let's get into this video. Alrighty, Minnesota starting off with the game. Jaden McDaniels for 3 as he starts the series off with a 3. Jaden McDaniels. Pull up Jay with the quick 5. Let's put his team on the board. Anthony Edwards, step back 3 on Chet Holmgren. A quick 8 for Minnesota as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander drives, kicks it out to Isaiah Hartenstein for the slam. Wonderful pass by Shai. Stolen by Jalen Williams. Jalen Williams with the layup, but Anthony Edwards chased it down. What a block by Ant to get back on the other end. Two-way Ant right there as Julius Randle pulls up for 3. Cut the lead into 6 early on. Beautiful spin by Shai, SGA. Another turnover by Julius Randle. Cason Wallace runs the break. Alley-oop to Isaiah Hartenstein. Julius Randle with the corner 3. I see what type of game is going to be for Minnesota. Another turnover. That's the type of game is going to be for them. As Jalen Williams runs the break all by himself. Naz Reid to Dante DiVincenzo in the corner. Hits the 3 in the corner by Dante DiVincenzo. Shai to Isaiah Joe. Ties the game. Damn, we're already in the second quarter. 24-22. Another alley-oop from Jalen Williams to Isaiah Hartenstein. Beautiful basketball. At Julius Randle. Another 3. Another 3 by Julius Randle. Cason Wallace out to Alex Caruso to tie the game. Randle with another 3. Damn, that's 3 threes. Okay, Julius Randle. Nickel Alexander Walker for 3. 2-point game. Julius Randle using his body. Fades over Aaron Wiggins like he's not even there. 4-point game. Ant-Man to Julius Randle. No, he didn't. Oh, my God. No, he didn't. That's a heat check right there. That is a heat check right there. Ant-Man trusting in his teammate. Julius Randle, like, give me the ball as he steps into the shot. Said that, oh, I can do this. I'm ready for the moment. Naz Reid to Rudy Gobert. Wonderful feed by Naz Reid. Cutting the lead after 7. Cason Wallace. Wonderful screen by Isaiah Hartenstein. Wonderful pass by SGA to set up that play. They're down by 7 with 3 minutes left in the second. So they needed a basket at this point just to push a nice little comeback as they cut the lead down to 6 at this point with 2 minutes left. Oh my goodness, Julius Randle has 20 points in the first half. 5 for 6 from 3. Jesus. As Lou Dort goes back door. Wonderful pass by Chet Holmgren. Ant-Man for 3. Dagger.
Only a 4-point game coming out.
Damn, we already made it to the third quarter. Low scoring game. Jalen Williams for 3.
The OKC crowd is feeling it.
OKC cuts the lead. They take the lead, I should say, for a short amount of time. 2-point game as Ant-Man. That's what he does, bro. We know what he does. That's Mr. Box Office here. That's probably going to be the face of the NBA soon. Mike Conley for 3. Okay. They definitely need the production by Mike Conley. Oh my God, Jalen Williams. Wonderful. SGA takes the ball in, gets his own rebound. Wow, SGA. Anthony Edwards. That's so tough.
Well, that bench continues to struggle with their shooting.
SGA to Kendrick Williams. That's the thing about Oklahoma City, man. You know, like when one person's shot is not falling, or when the starter lineup is not producing, the bench comes in and they got these random, not random, not to disrespect them, but they got like these cats, man, that are just ready to go. Kendrick Williams, we haven't seen him play like the whole Denver series. I'm pretty sure that was like his first shot made all series. Like for real. Like damn. Okay, C turning it up in the third quarter, leading by 11 as Dante DiVincenzo hits a 3 to cut it down to 8. Shea, oh my God, and 1. And 1. That's so tough. Jaden McDaniels, air balls. Rebound by Naz Reid, uses his body. Blocked by Chet Holmgren. Out to Dante DiVincenzo. They're going to need that this series against this Oklahoma City bench. Chet Holmgren for 3 in his face. Wonderful shot by Chet Holmgren. Julius Randle. Oh, wonderful. That's a wonderful post move by Julius Randle. Cuts the lead down to 8. Jalen Williams to Alex Caruso for 3. That's what I'm talking about, this bench, man. When they come in the game, man. Recovers by Cason Wallace to, oh my goodness, wonderful pass to Chet Holmgren. 9-point game by Oklahoma City. Shea to Chet. Oh my goodness, bro. Look at the length. 7'1" Chet Holmgren. His back was completely to the basket. Double screen by Lou Dort and Chet Holmgren. Shea comes off the screen, off the left. You know, Naz Reid comes up too far. You know, and look at this. Chet Holmgren. Like, he had to turn his whole body to dunk that. He could definitely do it, man. He's 7'1". You know, he's like elongated man right there. Pause. Using his length, as I was saying in the last series. What the hell was that? Hold on. Oh, yeah, that was up and down. That wasn't no hop step. That was an up and down. That's a travel. Okay. That was great defense. Wonderful tip by Chet Holmgren, but that wasn't supposed to be their position still. Oh, wow. Look at this tough defense by Oklahoma City. Great steal. Alex Caruso. Bro, are you kidding me? Shea, man. Off balance shots. 26 points, 8 assists. This is crazy. They smell blood in the water. Oh, wonderful lay-in by Nickeil Alexander-Walker. 10-point game, 5 minutes left in the game. Shea. Unguardable, man. Unguardable. Shea, the mid-range assassin. 12-point game. They smell the blood in the water. Rotates the ball. Lou Dort for 3. 13-point game. Excuse me, 15-point game. Julius Randle with a wonderful post move spin. He tried, man. Cason Wallace. Oh, wow. Woo! Wonderful alley-oop. Cason Wallace to Jalen Williams. Shea out to Alex Caruso for 3. That's like his third one. 20-point game at this point. Minnesota taking their starters out the game.
lost the first quarter tonight.
Damn.
The way they finish games.
Ant taking off his jersey, giving out to a fan.
Minnesota knows that it's only one game. We'll see how they bounce back for tonight.
Okay. As the Oklahoma City Thunder takes game 1 of the Western Conference Finals, 114-88. Let's get into those team statistics as we always do. So, it was like a low scoring first half, as we see here. Combined, it was 48-44. Minnesota leading the way in the first half. Oklahoma City having a big third quarter, like they always do. This team goes into the locker room. They get pep talked by the team coach. You know, they get pep talked by one another, and they come out and they have a big third and fourth quarter to defeat the Minnesota Timberwolves by a marginal. What is this? That's a marginal 26 points. Wow. And they were like a close game. They were losing at the beginning of the game in the first half, as we saw. I believe Shea had like 11 points. He was shooting 2 for 12 from the field. And then it's so crazy how this brother just turns it on and finishes the game 8 for 15 from the field. Wow. 10 for 27 total, 31 points, 11 for 14 from the free throw line. Like, we're not even at the box score yet, but I apologize. Like, this is like something that I noticed. Okay. But anyways, let's get into the team statistics. We got the Oklahoma City Thunder shooting 50% from the field, as the Minnesota Timberwolves, they finished the game with 34% from the field, making more threes than the Oklahoma City Thunder, but shooting a 15 from 51 from the three-pointer. They're out here looking like the Boston Celtics. Damn, remember that game 1 against the New York Knicks when they shot, what did they shoot? I think they shot like 10 for like what was it? It was like 10 for like 40 or something like that. Or 10 for 60. No. It was 15 for 60. That's what it was. They shot 15 for 60 from the 3 in game 1. And then the Minnesota Timberwolves came out. You know, they try to state their will, and they still got blown out by 26 by Oklahoma City Thunder. As the Oklahoma City Thunder, they stayed poised. They came back. They shot very well from the field in general, 50, 50, and 80. Wonderful. They out-rebounded the Minnesota Timberwolves by 4 rebounds, 46-42. And then, as they always do, they play defense. The number 1 ranked defense in the league this year, causing the Minnesota Timberwolves to turn over the ball 19 times and conceding 31 points off of those turnovers. They ran the break with 12 fast break points, and they led as many as 26, which is the total, which is the margin that they beat them by in this game. Wonderful win by the Oklahoma City Thunder. Let's get into the box score. As we start off with the Minnesota Timberwolves, Julius Randle having a big game, a huge game, especially hitting all those threes in the first half. And then the Minnesota Timberwolves just started missing a lot of threes as a team completely. It looks like they stopped giving Julius Randle the ball because he started the first half with 20 points. And he finished, obviously, with 8 points. But Julius Randle, he finished with 28 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 9 for 13 from the field, 5 for 6 from 3, and 5 for 6 from the free throw line. Again, great game by Julius Randle. They just stopped feeding him the ball. You know, he played almost the most minutes on the team, playing 36 minutes. Chris Finch just needs to allow him to take over a game when he had 20 points in the first half. Alrighty. Jaden McDaniels finished with 7 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. 3 for 5 from the field, 1 for 3 from 3. Another good game by Jaden McDaniels. He fouled out at the end. He only played 24 minutes. He was in foul trouble really early in this game. He had 4 fouls in the third quarter. And then when he came back in the fourth, I believe He picked up his 5th early, and then he fouled out like halfway through the 4th quarter. But a very hard matchup that he's playing up against. He's playing it up against arguably the MVP of this year, SGA. And it's so tough to guard him because his footwork is so impeccable. So yeah, moving on from Jaden McDaniels, we got Rudy Gobert. You know, he finished with 2 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 for 3 from the field, 0 for 2 from the free throw line. This is a terrible game by Rudy Gobert. He's 7'1", 7'2", and he had 3 rebounds. This is inexcusable. Anthony Edwards had more rebounds than everybody on the team, and he got injured in the first quarter. He rolled his ankle. So that's inexcusable for Rudy Gobert to finish with the amount of rebounds that he did. But moving on from him, Mike Conley. Mike Conley finished with 7 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 for 8 from the field, 1 for 5 from 3, and making a pair of free throws. Mike Conley, you know, having the same amount of rebounds as Rudy Gobert. You know, I'm going to continue to press that as we go through all these stats because that's ridiculous. All right. But yeah, Mike Conley, we need a little bit more out of you. Not a terrible game, but yeah, it's not cutting it, obviously. Anthony Edwards, he finished with 18 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block. That chase down block was a beauty. That highlight that we got at the beginning of the game, blocking Jalen Williams off the backboard. Wonderful block by Anthony Edwards. Box office. Anthony Edwards, he played 37 minutes. He finished with 5 for 13 from the field, 3 for 8 from 3, and 5 for 7 from the free throw line. Naz Reid, terrible game, 28 minutes, 4 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 block, 1 for 11 from the field, 0 for 7 from 3, and then making a pair of free throws. When you're not getting your shot off, man, you got to be aggressive. Naz Reid, you're 6'9", 6'10". You got to get to the rim, my brother. I believe that you're bigger than everybody else on the other side. But again, you know, the thing with Oklahoma City Thunder, they play team defense, making it real tough for anything to go down for anybody. And defense wins championships. So we shall see. Dante DiVincenzo, he finished with 9 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 3 for 14 from the field, 3 for 12 from 3. Although that he did not have a great shooting night, he played defense and he hit 3 threes. You know, he did what he could in the 30-minute spectrum of him playing. And it was tough because, again, the Oklahoma City Thunder, best team defense in the league. Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Excuse me. Nickeil Alexander-Walker. He finished with 8 points, 2 rebounds, 2 blocks, 3 for 11 from the field, 2 for 9 from 3. Not a bad game. I saw that he was guarding his cousin, Shea, for the majority of the game when Jaden McDaniels was in foul trouble. And yeah, making it tough on Shea in that first half. But Shea just came out and just started torching these. I can't even say that word. I was about to say that. But Shea just came out torching. Let's just say it like that. Jalen Clark, the rookie out of UCLA, he had 3 points, 2 rebounds, 1 for 2 from the field, 0 for 1 from 3, and then 1 for 2 from the free throw line. He had like a crazy free throw, like where he like airballed it. Like he airballed the free throw, or he just hit the backboard. And then the second one, he like synced it. But yeah, that was crazy. Everybody was like torturing him for doing that. A little nervous, you know what I'm saying? But the reason why he was playing is because they said that he played against Oklahoma City really well in the regular season. So yeah, they just tried him out. Chris Fitch tried him out. They put him on They put him on Shea while Jaden McDaniels was in foul trouble. So shout out to him. Terrence Shannon Jr., 2 points, 1 for 2 from the field. Alrighty, let's move on to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Chet Holmgren, he finished with 15 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks. 6 for 9 from the field, 1 for 1 from 3, 2 for 4 from the free throw line. A pretty Wonderful game by Chet Holmgren to come back to do his thing. Because that first half that he was playing like doggy. Feel me? He was playing like dog poop. Jalen Williams, magnificent game, huge game by him. He ruined my parlay. Dag. You know what I'm saying? He literally ruined my parlay. I had him on an under for PRA, and it was like 13 leg parlay, and he ruined it like last minute with like a minute and like 30 seconds left. He went to the free throw line and he literally ruined my parlay. But it is what it is. But Jalen Williams, magnificent game. He finished with 19 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 steals, 7 for 18 from the field, 1 for 2 from 3, and 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Isaiah Hartenstein, you know, he was the man in the first quarter and the second quarter, the first half. He was, I think he led the team in scoring. He had 12 points, 5 rebounds, 1 steal, 6 for 8 from the field. Big game, huge game. Coming in with the energy. He only played in 20 minutes. He was on the sideline with a back brace. So something's going on with his back. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, he's not playing like the amount of minutes that we're usually accustomed to him playing. Casey Wallace is playing a lot of his minutes. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, a.k.a. Mr. MVP, apparently. He finished with 31 after having 11 points in the first half. Okay, shooting 2 for 12 from the field. And he finished with 31, 5 rebounds, 9 assists, 3 steals, 10 for 27 from the field, 0 for 4 from 3, and 11 for 14 from the free throw line. This man ruined my parlay too. You know, I had it for literally 1-3, and he couldn't make 1-3. 0 for 4 from 3. I can't remember the last time that he didn't make 1-3 in the game, but whatever. I guess I'm the bad luck charm. Lou Dort finished with 5 points, 1 rebound, 2 steals, 1 block, 2 for 4 from the field, 1 for 3 from 3. Magnificent game by the starters of the Oklahoma City Thunder, playing resilient, playing great defense, and coming back and winning by a marginal difference. Let's check out the bench. So we had Dylan Jones, 3 points, 1 assist, 1 for 1 from 3, 1 for 1 from the field. Same thing. We got Kendrick Williams, big bench production for him, 10 minutes. He didn't miss a shot, 8 points, 3 rebounds, 3 for 3 from the field, 2 for 2 from 3. And then Alex Caruso, another man that came off the bench, you know, to make the lead marginal than what it was. He finished with 9 points, 3 rebounds, 3 for 4 from the field, and 3 for 3 from 3. That's very huge for them. Isaiah Joe, another man coming off the bench. Bro, their bench is like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all better keep up. Minnesota, their bench is really good. This is the reason why that they won the game, because look at this bench production. Isaiah Joe finished with 7 points, 8 rebounds. Magnificent. 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 for 2 from 3, 1 for 2 from the field, and 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Aaron Wiggins finished with 2 points, 3 rebounds, 1 for 3 from the field. Casey Wallace, 3 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal, 1 for 3 from 3. And yeah, that's it, y'all. So damn, we made it to the end of this video at this point. It was a very low scoring game to start the game, and then it picked up at the end as the Oklahoma City Thunder took game 1 in a blowout against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Game 2 will be on May 22nd, which will be on Thursday night at 8:30, I believe. Make sure you guys stay tuned to that reaction on Thursday night. So without further ado, if you guys made it to this part of the video, I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you guys leave a like, leave a comment, and make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. I love you guys. Peace.